Good evening YTPC, North East Pipe UK. Quite a nice evening tonight. Thought I'd come down and get the lanterns on. I'm enjoying some Captain Black Cherry. Haven't had it for a couple of weeks, so I thought I would enjoy one tonight. Just noticed earlier that Pipe Puffer UK has done his intro video. He's finally got himself in front of the camera. So if you haven't seen his channel before, pop along and give him a subscribe. Really nice chap. We've swapped some yabos and he won my giveaway. Be great to get him to see if he does a few more videos. Great thing is though, recently that there's been quite a few new presenters, and it's really great to see, because it's a wonderful feeling to think that this community's grown ever stronger. And not being biased or anything, but it's nice to see a couple more sort of UK presenters, especially ones that aren't really that far from where I am. So yeah, it's a nice thing to see actually. This isn't as strong as when I first opened it. I've given it a couple of weeks to sort of settle down a bit, because when I first smoked it, it was like really overpowering. But it's just a nice quiet in the background cherry now. Yeah, it's not too overpowering now. So what I might do with the grape, when I open the grape, I might let that sit for a couple of weeks as well before I get into smoking it, because that can really overpower. Well, the pipe came today for my giveaway when I hit 300 subs. I'm not going to show it yet, I'm going to keep it. It's actually a nice looking pipe. I was actually thinking about ordering another one for myself. But I'm not, because I've got to calm down and buy me pipes. Might put on my Christmas list. Well, I hope everybody's had a great start to the week. It wasn't a bad day here actually. Nice blue skies, but it was still quite nippy. I went for a hike earlier on, and it was a bit misleading, because when the sun came out at midday it was really hot. But when I went to meet Karen from work at 5, it was really cold. So been a bit of a mix today. I suppose we gotta better get used to these dark videos with the nights drawn in. We're starting to tell ghost stories soon. Just looking there, I can see Mars is quite bright tonight. Got a full moon coming up there as well. Meteorologists have been predicting 4 months of bad weather this winter. They say it every year, but they actually did get it right this year because it was pretty bad at sort of end of January there. So, but the strange thing is, we were talking about this earlier. When we were kids, that's what it was like. You know, from sort of November to February, we used to have really bad snow here in the northeast. But then we used to have real red hot summers. Just seems lately, like this last sort of decade, we've had like really mild winters and just rainy summers all the time. I mean, apart from this year, I think the last time we had really bad snowfall must have been about 2010, where I think it snowed from sort of October pretty much up to March, and it was the first time that I ever experienced thunder snow, where you actually had thunder and lightning during a snowstorm. I thought I was actually hearing things at first, but no, it was actually confirmed that that's what it was. Obviously, being a snow and winter person, I love it. But then again, that's my Norway ancestry creeping in. It's strange because I've always been drawn to Alaska. They always say that you always feel as if there's somewhere in the world that you feel you're compelled to go to. It's always been Alaska for me. I love watching them shows on the TV, Building Alaska, where they're building like the log cabins. I love watching barnwood builders and things like that, because this was like just building a house out of trees, and I love stuff like that. About 9 years ago, I was sort of going to go to Alaska for my 40th birthday, but I ended up starting my own business instead, which obviously I've always regretted, because I do wish now that I had taken that chance and gone to see Alaska. I mean, I love watching these shows, Ice Road Truckers and, you know, stuff like that. I'd love to go out with one of them guys in the truck and go out on the ice. So yeah, it can snow all it likes for me. I also love driving in it as well. A lot of people don't like driving in the snow, but I think it's like anything, if you respect it, you know, you don't rely too much on your car doing the work for you. That's when you're a real driver, I think. The problem these days is too many people, you know, rely too much on the Tektronix control and all this crap that comes with electronics in the cars, and you just think they can jump in their Audis and BMWs and it's literally going to drive as it would do on a bright sunny summer's day. That's usually when 9 times out of 10 they end up in a ditch. You drive a long wheelbase transit van in the snow, you'll learn how to drive quick. Well, I'm going to sit back and enjoy the rest of this. Get this light switched off and got my two lamps going. And it's actually not too bad temperature wise in here. And enjoy the rest of my smoke. So take care of yourselves. Don't forget your pipes. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.